My dear doctors of our family, wish you a very, very, very happy Doctor's Day. I'm delighted uh, to be with you through this message to come together to celebrate the Doctor's Day, which is very important for each one of you who have done tremendously well and made Apollo proud of what you have done in the last 43 years. But it's not just Apollo. You have achieved what healthcare is anywhere in the world, in every single discipline, starting with, I wanted to interventional cardiology and cardiothoracic surgery. In that, you have equal the best centers anywhere in the world. And everything other discipline that you have done, the transplants, the robotic surgeries, the surgical programs, the neurosurgery, and now on oncology, you have equaled the best centers in the world. All that I can say is, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the excellence that you have demonstrated in each one of your professions that you have. It makes me so happy that when we started Apollo, they never thought that everybody said, Dr. Reddy is a very clever fellow. He has built this hospital to make it a 5-star hotel. But what did you do? You made it a 7-star hospital. I think I feel proud that your achievements in every single discipline. As doctors, you have not only demonstrated your personal skills and made excellence in the care that patients have received, but what you have done is to bring the adapting the technology and making every single patient feel that he is very important. This is where I think, as doctors, you have demonstrated that it's not the clinical skills, but it's the care and compassion which is made Apollo one of the major institutions, not just in the nation. People from all over the country and the world are coming to us because of the good work that you all have done. 3 days ago, I was in the lobby. There's a 75-year-old lady who prostrated before me and said, 35 years ago, I had a renal transplant here. Today, I'm absolutely fine. I think this is what the nation and the world is talking about. The patients from overseas patients, 20 patients from Bangladesh got together in the lobby and then said, we're so happy that we're able to come here and stay well. And so I think this is the foundation that you have laid to make Apollo as one of the major healthcare institutions, not in the nation, but in the world. Our faith and our determination is very clear, that we want to serve the people of the nation with extraordinary clinical outcomes, but along with care and compassion, which I think makes a significant difference. It makes, from day one, we said our patient is first. We have 4 things that we will give: clinical excellence, care, compassion, and cost benefit. In all the 3 or 4 of these, you have participated and made a follow. This is what they talk about. They not only talk about that we have Apollo has a great doctors, but they talk about saying the great care that they receive in Apollo. I'm so happy for the wonderful work you've done. And as a clinician, I understand being a doctor has never been easy. It requires enormous dedication, continuous learning, personal sacrifice, and resilience. This is what I think demonstrate in everything. Today, I also want to acknowledge your families who have stood by your long working hours. Today we have already declared that Apollo will never sleep. We'll work 365 days. I don't know why it didn't happen, but like many firsts in healthcare, we're going to be leading the country. We're leading the country saying that Apollo will never sleep, and 365 days a year, you will all see, as far as the patient is concerned, he gets excellent care. The disease has no timing. It doesn't say, I'll come go on Monday after Raukaram at 9:30. It will come on a Sunday at 4:30 in Raukaram. Who should be available for them? This is where I think the next big difference that Apollo will go, and this is where each one of you will participate in making healthcare is available 365 days, 24 into 7. Yes, of course. We've been giving emergency care. It was a casualty before. I changed the name as emergency, and I was emergency doctor, and all of you are available for patients for an emergency. But I think healthcare needs all of us at all times. This is where I think will be for the first time in the world will make Apollo never sleeps. 365. I don't know if you know. There's another thing which I've done for healthcare when I was asked to be on the board of Indian Airlines. When we bought the 21 Boeings, there are two things that the first they say planning commission said, you can't have executive class. Then I argued with them. I said, you are giving 1/3 place and you are charging 50% more. I convinced them. The second thing we passed the board is to see previously last 5 rows were smoking area. But that 5 rows gave hurt all other 95% other people in the plane because they were inhaling that smoke. So I brought that resolution saying they will ban smoking in that new Boeings. Then Indian Airlines are adopted it. Now the whole world, there's no aircraft where you are allowed to smoke. So that came from me and from my thought for the patient that they should not inhale others smoking. So I think we have done many, many wonderful things during the last 43 years. And today, the world speaks about what you are. And I'm very positive that when I suggested to the Prime Minister that India should become a global healthcare destination and gave him 9 points how this can happen, he immediately adopted it. He only changed the name as Heal in India because he said Susruta 750 BC started the first diagnostic, first this one. So I think that steps have been taken. I'm sure many more things will happen next 3-4 years. We're seeing 5 to 10% international patients. I'm very confident in the next 5-10 years, nearly 40% of all our tertiary care hospitals will be foreign patients. There's another suggestion I gave them. Saying that the world needs, at the end of this decade, 8.5 million doctors, nurses, paramedics, so on. I said, in India, I call it global workforce. So I said, India has got the largest number of 20, 30-year-olds, and they could all be trained like what IT has done. And immediately adopted that and called it Heal by India. So Heal India, Heal by India. But Heal by India, various departments acted. They started 49 medical colleges last year, another 10 or 11 this year, and increased another 100 nursing schools, and increased the admission from 70 nurses to 300 nurses. So India will have sufficient doctors, nurses, not only for our country, but for the rest of the world. You know what's happening in UK, what's happening in the West, what's happening in US and Canada. To get an appointment with a doctor GP takes a week, especially another 2 weeks. To get an MRI, another 10 days. So all this is changed. We have changed it. We have done it all on the same day. Nothing for the next day. So I admire wonderful things that you all have done. God bless all of you. I love you all. I love all your family. I say it again and again. I'm proud of the great achievements that you've done, making India as a global healthcare destination. As Prime Minister, I want to call it Heal in India, Heal by India. And have a great evening and continue the great work. Pass this on to the next generation. We have adopted the technology. I think what we need is to adopt the AI and make us a global leader in healthcare. As we have done excellently well in bringing the best possible care for the world, our next big thing is to see how to keep people healthy and health, happiness, and at home. So preventive care is going to concentrate a little more and make it our health check, Pro Health. So on this occasion, I want to all of you, Apollo family doctors, and their spouses will have a free advanced health check, health check, then without any hesitation. All of you must have, your wives must have, and as you know, all the other upper family members have already had the checkup, so you must have it. It's our great, on this occasion, I'm happy to say that you will have a free health checkup for you and your families on this happy Doctor's Day.